Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how it's... Goes for a shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cruyff is flagged offside. Messi, he's picked his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried.
Rummenigge! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And a chance! It's run. Oh, what has happened here? And again! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And he was quick to react. Tries from distance. Looking for options for movement. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Araujo with the clearance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Leeds go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Nunez! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He shifted it to the flank. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. And the finish! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's Zico! Zico! Special player! About as smooth as it gets. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Real chance! Now, and it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Guti! And he's there to clear it. And that was nowhere near his best. Cruyff. Well, played right into his path. Zico. Oh, great chance! Zico! Simply magnificent! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
Terrific header! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rummenigge. Maldini. He's through here. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Rodri clears. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a good ball. Scholes. Rummenigge. And it's half-time here. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
To announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the
Second
screen
half
if you have a
then,
ticket.
just getting going. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt. Takes a shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
It was a great finish. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nunez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Guti. Ah, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That has been cut short. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Baggio. Number 11,
That's been intercepted.
Zico. Number 21, Scholes. Number 9,
Played out towards the right wing.
Schneider. Number 19,
Oh, that's fabulous.
Johan Cruyff.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pele. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Oh, chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Guti. He's cut it out. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a measured ball, and that pass just didn't quite work. Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out.
There will be 3 minutes
Messi.
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.